Land I the one training this little one here.
Yes.
So how have you been preparing?
It's been very hard for me, but thank God that God has been helping me to cope with them. If not, I had to make it possible for them at least to speak small English, which they had no experience before. So it's been very hard for me, but thank God.
So, se comunicate com né, já se lá, vai ter Gary Nicodemus, Master Michael, Geoffrey Dome, Fatima Isaiah, Mouse and Gabriel. Mouse and Gabriel, Makudiwan, Hanga, Jill Mount Camel.
Let's go! Let it vote!
Dene Nena. Dene Nena can go Yemen Mountain him Mount Camel, Makudi.
Why? Who never got?
Navetedo, eh? Each Gandhi Friday. Yemen Mas and Gabriel. Uko Tengo, Yemen, Holy Child. Kwasa, Samuel, Yemen, Mas and Michael.
Jesus. Listening to I take this opportunity to give thanks and honor to God for His goodness, for His blessings, and for His protection and guidance to all of us. I really don't have much to say, but to simply give thanks to Him for the opportunity He has given to us. Maybe if I may just have to articulate something, just to say, how will you put it? Somebody said, if tree does not near tree in the forest, monkey will walk like goat. That is what we call opportunity. I will come to walk in the guy because it can't jump to anywhere. No. It jumps because the tree is left. So that is why monkey can't jump. And that takes about opportunities that we have. Some of us are what we are now because of the opportunities. Maybe through our parents first. When we went to primary school, our parents took us to school, kept encouraging us. And when we finished secondary school, my father decided to go to junior seminary. I didn't understand what it is. He felt I should go to this school. Those are opportunities. Some of my mates in the village didn't go after primary school. They are still alive. And then we went to secondary school. Then opportunities kept coming. One thing leads to another. Then you now kept moving to where maybe all of us are now. We weren't the best in the class. We are not the most exceptionally gifted in the class. Even until we came up to say we became priests, somebody's no father, or you becoming a lawyer, you becoming a student, the rest of all this, it's not because we are exceptionally bright children. Or even so. It's just because God has given us opportunities that when you leverage on them, surely you can. Who knows? Idea came. I think for me, let me say it was, I would say maybe an inspiration. It came. I wouldn't say premonition. Like an inspiration which added to premonition came. And I was looking at the prophetic, the futuristic approach of what may happen to us as a people. Because, these young people here, like you rightly said, some of them could be captains of industries, could be policy makers in the society tomorrow. But if they don't have an opportunity, they can work together. And so, we have the opportunity now, so we now need to do. That is whereby, you make a giftedness, impact on others. And that is what Jesus came. I came that they should have life and have it to the fullest. Having life is about education, about health, about food and all that. So the enlightenment the church brought is what is continuing. And like I usually tell people, if not the church in this part of the world, in Nigeria, particularly if not the church, when I mean the church, I mean the Catholic Church, maybe the other traditional churches, Anglican, Methodist, Baptist, and all that. I don't have the resources anywhere, any place. But my conviction is always simple. God will take control. Once I have any idea that is not for my personal growth, I always leave it to God. And He has been, the political says that God has overtaken you with blessings. And it has always happened to me in life. And so, for me, it's not my project. It's the project of the Diocese of Makurdi and the project of God Himself. Ordinarily, I don't know any of these people by any affiliation, nothing, except that these are human beings, created the image of God. I don't want to be a Muslim, they are human beings. So this is me. And this is part of the evangelization of the church for the sake of humanity. So it's going to be demanding in the sense that we have to bring these people back for some kind of reorientation. Because actually, people have helped. When this happened, since around about almost a decade ago. About a decade ago it started, people have been given that to some kind of humanitarian activities like food items, clothing, and all that. But then, totally we left one fundamental aspect of which is the human development and capacity building, and which is the area I saw that's a vacuum and we need to fill it. Filling not because I have the resources also, but that it has to be done. I want to thank the principals also who have really accepted to cue it into this project, because basically they are going to take the burden of it. All of us will share it, but they'll be looking at these children for everything possible. And they should have, your schools should be like a home away from home. This is what we should give them. And I want to thank the JDPC and the Educational Secretariat for constantly responding to what maybe promptings to what we say. Go and do this, and they go. None of us can be everywhere at the same time. But they kept on like that. This is the best legacy we may be leaving for the generation that we are in now. Those buildings may be there. Those structures will be there. But did you build human beings? If you're able to do this, for me, I see myself as fulfilled. We're not in competition with anybody. We do what we can. And I've always tried not to, I don't go about trying to make an impact. In my inadequacies and maybe my not too perfect arrangements, God perfects it. We are not here to do the impossible, but the very possible things we can do when God takes care of the rest. So I want to thank all those who have been very supportive of this project. When they came in on Saturday, the Sergeant Principal of Holy Child has been, taking care of them. Taking care of them, feeding them and all that. I know what it means to feed 50 people. You know what it means? Yes, to feed 50 people. Any average family will know what that means. Even in the village, 50 people you are feeding them. I really want to thank God for the parents. Those of those whose parents are alive, who have allowed them. It's just like giving them freedom because the trust they have on the church. Let us not betray that trust. Anybody cannot just come and leave his child, but the trust they have for the church, they have given these young men and young girls growing up. You are the future of the church. That is what the church is investing in. And I want to tell you that you can do better than any of us here, provided you are prepared to do what? To study. All of us are gifted. How many and where you are now? all of us have talents. I'm on our work on and then I develop it. Let it be made manifest. Nita makaranta, hey, makaranta. Me and Banu Jao, the Dakashima Yana. No what? And nobody can intimidate you if you're able to express it. This document, you have opportunity like any other person going from anywhere. We have sent you to all the best schools we have. The only school we didn't send you there is Niman because it's a diocesan school, and then the seminary because that one has a special formation. But these are good schools. St. Michael's is the oldest school we have in Benue, or no, in Makurdi Diocese. St. Francis was the first. After that, St. Michael's. Then St. Gabriel's came. Then the first model, and then you have Mount Carmel, Mount Carmel is here, and then Holy Child came in some years, and then De La Salle. De La Salle has been more than 25 years. Run by the De La Salle brothers, very effective school in our own diocese. So I will Zahia, come on here. If you are able to learn, you excel. Let me tell you, that you put it there, you go to school anywhere, it is humanly possible within our capacity. What I expect from you is that at every exam, you pass and pass well. Actually, just pass and pass well. Not just let my people go. You have nothing to disturb you than to read. Very nice, Makaranta. Be called Lulaga, he was my was a partner, younger one was an affinity Christian. Let the money you divide them in those schools now. Where you have gains alone. Carry this one. Take out one. No, but not to be young in Himaganda. The issue come like 10 go to 1. 10 like this. I can't remember the issue. Supposed to be maybe a customer who was going back from 5. Okay, so I have more. Give it to a particular